Morning everybody. I'm out with Suffolk Andy and Tackless Dribs again this morning. What's the time? No, it's just coming up to 12 o'clock, so it's only just morning. Yeah, we're heading just having a ride out this way, not too far away from my home. Yeah, we're just having a ride out. I got a message from Suffolk Andy on Friday, was I free? And I said I'd have a chat with the missus, and that's what I done. And we just met at Walker's, and while we was there, Redford Baron turned up, so we was having a chat with him. And we didn't really know where we wanted to go as such, but Andy wanted to have a ride out, you know. So he said about having a ride over to that bridge at Sutton Galt. So that's where we're heading. So it's not nothing spectacular as a video wise, you know. We're just sort of heading over that way. But yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest, because I'd not really planned a video. I didn't know where we was going or anything like that. And he said, well, you're the human sat nav. He said, you can go. So I sat there. He said, you try to think of a scenic route now? And I was, yeah. But no, I think what we'll do, they want a scenic route. We'll head over to there, and then on the way back I'll go a different way and take them through another part of the fens that they haven't been to before, and that's another rough area as in road wise. So I think that's what we'll do, and we'll get back to Walker's and then have a coffee and go our own way home. So I think that's the plan for today. Not much of a plan, but it's just lovely to be out, you know. I mean, the weather is absolutely fantastic today. I think that's going to be up to about 14, 15 degrees or so, and that's wall-to-wall sunshine. What more could you ask for, you know? So yep, that's just the ride out, just to get out. That's nice to be out in this. Absolutely glorious weather. This is not one of the worst roads to be on either. You can see for miles either way. To my right you can see right the way across to Ely. You can see the cathedral over there in the distance, but you won't pick it up on this camera, but that's over there. And then on to my left you've got you're out towards Cambridge. We're now in Wicken, and you've got Wicken Fen out here, which is a very famous conservation area. Never been round it, but apparently there's all walkways and everything. It's supposed to be a good day out. But no, as I say, I've never been round that. Yeah, turn off just here where that white car is going, actually, down to Wicken Fen. But again, I think at the moment it's bookings only, so you have to book a place to go around there. The hell have we got come out here? Jesus Christ, they're kicking up some dust, dirty buggers. They ain't hanging about on them things either, quad bikes. They're just out enjoying themselves the same as we are. This one's not in much of a hurry. Mind you, nor are we. Christ, if you go much slower, the reversing light will come on. If I'd have been on my own, I'd have been rounder, but you can't do that when you've got people with you, because you can sort of tear off and then they lose sight of you. So that's not fair. Especially when they don't know the area and which way you're going. See the view across there, that's looking out towards St Ives and Huntingdon, out that way. We're just coming up through Haddenham, out in the fens again. We've been through this way before on the bikes. Well, it's always nice little ride round here, you know. This is not the best of roads, but it's not as bad as the ones we was on last time we was out. That building's got worse. I can remember coming through here and seeing that actually in use, and then the roof had got a bit of a sag in it, but now that's gone. Lack of maintenance, I think they put that down to, or just buggered, one or the other. This bank here to my left is the start of the Bedford levels, and they run all the way up here, right the way through to Denver Sluice, where we were the Easter weekend. And what the mileage is on them, I don't know, but if you look on Google Maps, they are just straight rivers, channels. I think this part here that you can see, if you can pick it up very well on this camera, you've got those two hills. That's about the hilliest part of the fens. We've got, I've probably said this before on another video, you've got Haddenham over there, and then up ahead you've got Sutton. He's in a hurry. I think we'll stop it just over here. You all right? Alright, hey?
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah. Just a bit worried because I was on that slope there.
Yeah, that's why I left mine in gear.
Yeah, I leave mine in gear when I'm facing down there.
Yeah, yeah.
I recognise this one.
You do?
I put mine in gear before, weren't I?
Yeah. What this road is like up this way, I don't know.
No?
No. I've been down there a couple of times. I've got a rough idea where it comes out, but I'll say how rough it is, I don't know. Right, we'll go a bit further. We just stopped at Sutton Goal and had a look. There's that other little river, and we said we'd follow this road out, and it comes out in Chatteris somewhere. From what I can remember, I think it's just outside Chatteris on the Somersham Road, I believe, but it's not the best of roads through here. It was a while ago since I was down here, so we'll just take it steady and see what's what. Well, this is Chatteris. We've been through here for a while. Been through here before, but you know, a while ago now. That's sort of spread out. Little Fenland town. It's actually quite a sizable place, Chatteris is. That's not the sort of place you usually go through, because you've got the main 142 bypass one side of it, and you've got the, I think it's the 141 up the other side. So that's not the sort of place you go through unless you're actually going to it. But we just come up from Sutton Galton Somersham Road. That's why I come up this way, you know. I can see where I am. Know exactly where I am. This is the bypass of Chatteris that I was saying about as I was coming through. This is one of them. When we was just at Sutton Galt, which is sort of the other side of the, over that way, there was a couple over there walking the dog that was come and had a chat, and they were saying about this place here with the domes. That is biofuel centre, and the heap there that you can see is chopped maize. They use the forage harvesters for it, and take it here and crush it down and get the gas and the oil out of it. And yeah, that's what that place is. And we could see that, as I said, when we was at Sutton Galt. And I was telling Andy about it, and just up here, yeah, just up here is the lake. No, actually fishing that again. I didn't know that. And this is what used to be Meeple Outdoor Centre. Well, that's all derelict, and they're on about, if they haven't already started, knocking it down. And some people said they was going to redo it into an outdoor centre, and other people are saying they're going to do it in to a crematorium. So what will actually happen with it, I don't really know. But again, we could see that from the bridge at Sutton Galt where we were. That along here there's a big long bridge that spans the Bedford levels. And when we was at Sutton Galt, you could actually see the traffic on this road going over the bridge. So we've basically done a loop. That's what we've done. We're now coming up to that bridge. As you can see, that's fairly long, and that spans over the rivers there. And that was just up to here that monorail used to come from down there towards Erith. Yeah, that's where we were, down the other end there. You just see them, there's 3 people in a canoe came up there. Well, they're just nearly up there now. Just seen them. It's got road closed ahead up here. Well, that's out at the Lancaster Way Business Park, but we're not going that far. I'm going to turn off up here and head out through the fens again. get back into the fens. Right, this fen here was made famous by a local, well, used to be local, he's dead now, country and western singer called Pete Sayers. And this fen is known as Grunty Fen, and he used to do a character, Pete Sayers did, called Dennis of Grunty Fen. And I'll find a picture of him if I can and put in. But people used to think that was all made up, but no, it wasn't. Grunty Fen is a real place, and this is it. Yeah, that's the fen out between Witchford and Wilburton. Yeah, so I was coming down here one day actually, and there was a refuse collection wagon, or dust cart as they call them, and across the front of that, the make of that was a Dennis. And I sort of laughed to myself and thought, I've just seen Dennis of Grunty Fen. But yeah, and I bet if I was to pull over now and say to Suffolk Andy, you can lead us out without turning round, heading the way we're going, he'd be completely lost. Completely lost. Well, we've just left the 5 miles from anywhere, no hurry in, and we got up there and the landlady said she was actually turning people away. She has been since 12:30, and it's now 10:03, and they've got over 50 tables all in use, 22 staff on, and there's a 40-minute wait just for a drink. She said it's absolutely ridiculous how things are gone at the moment, because with everything having to be outside, they're very, very limited. She said, and every time she turned a car around, she said you're more or less saying goodbye to £100, because, well, today is the well, I say today, this weekend is the first weekend after the second part of the easing of the lockdown, so everybody is getting out, you see, because they've been cloaked up at home and they just want to get out. So everybody's going to the pub, going for a drink, but they're all getting turned away, you know. And she said the tables, a lot of people are booking up the tables weeks at a time. You know, she said they've had tables booked ever since they had the date, really, and then people are not turning up. She said, which is not fair. That's 10:03, so I think they didn't fancy going through the other way, because the last bit of Fen Road when we left Sutton Galt. That was bad, and I think I think they've had enough. So we're going to head back to Walker's and stop there for a little while, I think. So anyway, that's just been just a little ride out, really. Just a day out. The Suffolk Andy and Tackless Dribs. As I said, Andy got in touch with me on, sent me a text and see if I was free because he fancied getting out. So that's what we done. I haven't got a clue what I will call this video. Just a ride out, I guess. You know, quiet day out, whatever. But anyway, so I'm going to end this one here. We're now heading back to Walker's now, and so we'll get a drink and go to the toilet there and one thing and another. So with that, you all ride safe, stay safe. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and we will talk to you all in the next one. As and when that will be, we don't know as yet. But ride safe, everybody. Bye for now.